Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another esports stream. We are in the sixth or fifth round, I don't know to be honest, of the Winter Major rankings. Today we will see Fantasy against Latina Lovers. Round 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be played on the Red Alert map. And today I am joined by a new face in our team. Dan, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, man. How are you, man?
Yeah, good to know. Good to hear. I'm doing very well as well. Let me actually fix the interface because I have the wrong color on
Yeah,
the wrong
man.
side. Very professional here.
Yeah, do
Okay.
your time, man.
um, so we have Latina lovers against fantasy. On the blue side, we see Latina lovers, and we have Swedish, Mabu, Alexiano, Kamikaze, and Irregular. And on the side of the red team, we have the fantasy team, and we have Lobanovsky, Miyakish, Abruk, Shivchuk, and Heavy Metal. Yeah, the game already started, but it's still 0-0 here.
Yeah, it looks like it's a slow start for the both teams.
Okay, yeah, everything is alright. Sorry. I'm very bad at multitasking. Um,
Yeah, Miyakish actually tried to go for the blue flag, but he unfortunately died. Um, yeah, it's quite a slow match.
yeah,
Still, like no flags have been captured yet.
starting pretty
But
slowly indeed.
yeah, Heavy Metal has taken the flag, but Mabu is trying to block his exit,
Have you,
and looks like Heavy Metal is getting the first flag to the base.
yeah, the really good repair kit there, and this will be a capture.
Yeah, and Heavy Metal actually captured the flag, which puts the red team to 1-0.
If I recall correctly, the fantasy team is uh, a team that is a new team, but it had players that already had a lot of esport experience. So it's a pretty cool team. And I never heard of Latina lovers before, but they are
So it's
pretty.
pretty much
They are
so it's pretty much newbies versus old people.
a bit, but Latina lovers managed to win some games. Let me check which one they won. Um,
Looks like Abruk is going to capture the second flag for the red team.
they are
Red
going
team is looking to have a great strong start for themselves.
indeed. Oh, actually, the Latin lovers managed to win against Part and against No Problems in this tournament, and especially No Problems is a pretty good team. So yeah, I'm curious about the next rounds. Of course, this is not a one-sided
Yeah,
map, so sometimes teams play better on the blue or the red side.
I don't know what happens with that part, but like it might be the color just giving the good luck.
Maybe. Do you have esport experience in Tanky?
No,
Oh,
actually, I do not.
then we both do not have it. I only can talk in a microphone.
Well, you're not the only one.
Good to know. Good to know. Oh, actually, let me start the predictions in the Twitch to let you guys watching vote what you think. That will be the outcome of the match.
Looks like Suarez is doing a strong play, trying keep his fort in the middle of the map, and Alexiano is currently pushing, which is not going really well. And oh, now Shivchuk. I don't know how to spell that name.
It sounds like a Russian name.
It definitely is, or at least Slavic name
Will win.
from the Asian region of Russia, or maybe another country. I don't know. We don't know. It looks like Alexiano is going to get the red flag for the blue team. And oh, All right. Alexiano is pushing to their base, and oh, he died with the flag. Is
Kamikaze.
Kamikaze going to get the flag for the blue team? And Kamikaze captures the flag for the blue team, which makes it 1-2.
Well done by them. And yeah, it's now time to vote in the Twitch. So maybe your opinion will change because of this pretty impressive attack, to be honest.
Indeed. Will there be a great turnover? Maybe. We will see.
Let's hope. How more close the match is, how entertaining it is, to be honest. But for the players,
Yeah,
it is less entertaining.
yeah, of course. For Twitch streamers and for us and the live people watching us, people probably behind the screen watching our stream right now are probably laughing at us, but it's all right.
No
It's all
worries.
right.
No worries. Sweeta's going for the OD box, but getting focused by the Scorpion turret. But Mabu now going to catch it. It's still a pretty close match. 1-2 and 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Heavy Metal is pushing for the enemy team.
Oh, irregular
Heavy Metal has
flips.
the. Oh,
Mike is taking over Chief Chuck with an overdrive. But he gets knocked out by Mabu with a very good Crusader overdrive. It's hard to hit those Crusader overdrives. But Lowanchovsky can take over the flag. Maybe Mabu can counter attack.
Abu died.
Okay. That's an
Looks
impressive
like Red
capture.
Team. Yeah, indeed. Red Team is having a really strong start. I actually forgot which team.
Oh,
red
is Fantasy and the blue side is Latina Lovers. A very good team name, to be honest.
Yeah, looks like Fantasy is currently in the lead with 3-1 against Latina Lovers.
Alexiano attacking right now, but he's only on his own. That's not ideal, of course.
Yeah, blue team is having a really bad start with the first match, but of course we could count this as a warm-up round.
Yeah, they have a lot of chances to make a comeback.
Yeah. You should never give up on the first round.
No, actually, last Saturday, I do not know which match it was, to be honest. Dominance versus No Problem, I think, but No Problem was 2 points behind, and still they managed to win.
Irregular has the enemy flag. Oh, he flipped, unfortunately. But
Sweden,
will Kamikaze get the enemy flag?
Abrook also with a Hunter overdrive, and Heavy Metal with the overdrive of the Crusader, knocking out his attack. A lot of overdrive has been used there.
Indeed.
Miyake is going for the
Fantasy is
flag.
having.
Okay, he gets knocked out fairly quick.
Fantasy is actually having quite strong defense and an attack. Like their teamwork is actually really good.
Yeah, they are playing impressive so far, and yeah, 1-3 at the moment. So you can see that it works for them so far. Miyake is with the final attack, only 30 seconds on the board. But he does not manage to go away, get the flag away. So it will end in a 1-3 most probably.
Yeah. Lovanovsky used the overdrive on Alexiano. And yeah, looks like it's going to be 3-1. Fantasy versus Latina Lovers.
So round 2. will also be played on this map, of course. And I closed down the interface. That's not very smart of me. Let me fix that.
Well done.
Me if I have to think about one thing. Okay, round 1 has been won by... Jeez. Fantasy, of course.
Yeah, Fantasy won the first round 3-1. That's actually a really good start for Fantasy.
Let's see who have the best option to catch the overdrive box. In the meantime, let's check what you guys have voted. And it's actually pretty split in half. 33% thinks that Latina lovers will be winning this match. And 67% will think that Fantasy is winning this match. So for Thank You Line Esport, it's pretty even. And there the OD box is falling. It will be for Sweden in the Latina lovers.
All right.
So what are your predictions on this match? Do you think the same outcome as last time, or do you think that Latina lovers will manage to get him?
Yeah, looking from the first match with Fantasy's really strong play and defense, I think it's going to be pretty much the same 3-1, most likely. But we never know. The situation can always change.
Exactly. Latina lovers with a really aggressive opening here. But they are blocking themselves a bit there.
Yeah, Alexiano had the flag. Now the Kamikaze has the flag for the red team.
Mabu
But
has to take over here. But
yeah,
it
Mabu.
looks like it will be a capture because there is not really anyone that can knock him
Yeah,
out. That's a quick one.
Latina lovers are actually now in the lead with 0-1 against Fantasy.
An OD box is falling right now. It looks like Dobanovsky is going to catch that one. There we go. That is, of course, a very good overdrive, especially on this map. But on most maps, it's very good, that Ares overdrive.
Yeah. It does look like Fantasy is actually playing it safe this round and mostly defending their base.
Yeah, indeed. Maybe it is because they want to wait for their overdrives, but the aggressive playing style of Latina lovers has given herself a quick capture, and Fantasy has to react.
Abruk is currently going for the flag.
He has his OD ready.
Oh, he got stuck. Abruk has the enemy flag. And he is currently
Lobanovsky with a good overdrive there, healing Abruk, but will Mabel hit him? No.
Will Swedas? Ooh, Swedas just.
Shivchuk with a very lucky spawn there, and he will manage to capture that flag. So we are.
Looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's a draw again.
Yeah. Impressive by Fantasy actually getting the flag to their base and making it a tie, 1-1, against Latina lovers.
Yeah, indeed. 7 minutes to play. It looked like Swedish will manage to catch that overdrive box. Actually, for you to know, and probably for some viewers as well, the OD box is falling every 1 minute and 40 seconds. So a lot of esport players are using a timer so they can know when the OD box is falling. Especially the Viking players will use that because they have a very long overdrive regen time. So not really a lot happening at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to commentate on that. Like, it looks like both teams are playing it safe, but Miyakish has currently taken the enemy flag. His teammate, by accident, pushed him and blocked his way. Miyakish is really low on health. Will he capture a second flag for Fantasy? And it looks like Fantasy is capturing the second flag for themselves by Miyakish. Well
So
done.
in the lead again. Irregular trying to counterattack. He has his overdrive ready, of course, but he is very low. And Arbrook managed to knock him out. Swede is trying to take over the flag. Alexandro from the other side.
Both teams, Miyakish and Svidas, has taken the both enemy flags. Looks like Alexiano is trying to defend. Oh, Kamikaze looks...
With a very strong defense action there. Returning that flag and 2-2 again.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a strong game again. Like, last round, Fantasy won with 3-1. And this round looks like it's a strong play from Latina lovers. Alexiano has the enemy flag again. He is currently rushing to his base. He died, and Kamikaze is trying to get the flag, and Abruk returns.
He had his overdrive just ready, and used it immediately. But yeah, still 4 minutes to play, a bit more than 4 minutes, and already 4 flags has been captured.
Yeah, Miyakish is currently rushing towards the enemy base, but he gets killed by the strong defense by Latina lovers.
Irregular pushing in at the moment. Also an overdrive box falling, but it looks like no one is going for it at the moment.
Looks like Shivchuk. Oh,
Gets knocked out by
tried
Mabu.
to go after it. But looks like Alexiana is going to get the overdrive box.
Swedas.
And he...
Oh, that will be a return. No, it will be not a return. Alexiano taking over that flag. Irregular now with a chance. Oh, there finally is the return.
Too many deaths on that one flag.
Indeed, yeah. They are blocking the road with all those dead tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a defense.
Yeah, at least there was strong attacks and defense from both teams. Looks like Irregular is going for the flag. Abruk is trying to get it back, but was a little bit...
Irregular using his repair kit there, that's a bit unfortunate because there also was a repair kit laying on the ground. But on the end it did not matter. And there's a third flag for Latina lovers, so they are back in the lead.
It's a very well play from Latina lovers this round.
Yeah, indeed. Fantasy also a lot of solo attacks, and that is not really... most of the times it's not really successful. This maybe is, this one. But
Yeah.
I have the idea that
Shevchuk used,
I have the idea.
Lobanovsky used his overdrive, and Shevchuk is currently rushing towards his base, and looks like it's going to be another tie against Latina lovers. Currently 3-3.
At the same
Very
time,
strong play.
Miyake is pulling the flag. Will he manage to bring it back? No, that will be a return. But yeah, indeed, a very strong play, and only 2 minutes to go. Shevchuk knocking.
Shevchuk used his overdrive.
Ooh, Sweetest managed to catch that overdrive box. That can be a very important one in the last phase of this battle.
Yeah, if he uses it correctly, they might actually get another flag for themselves. Looks like Irregular is trying to attack the enemy fantasy side, but Lobanovsky is not letting him go past the middle line.
Yeah, he's controlling that midfield very good with it. Strong combination
Yeah,
with Erwi Stunder.
yeah, it's a strong play from Lobanovsky from the middle of the map. Like he's keeping that position quite well and not letting anyone past him.
Shevchuk defending at the moment. It looks like Fantasy is okay with a draw, but Miyakesh is attacking at the moment. He has his overdrive ready and he is using it. Swedish on the other side also has his overdrive ready, but he misses. That can be a very important miss. Shevchuk driving as fast as he can, but he is getting knocks out. And time starts ticking.
Yeah, Alexiano has taken the Fantasy's flag, but will it be any help of him when Heavy is trying to stop him? Will this be a victory for Latina lovers within the last seconds? Yeah, no, looks like it's going to be a tie with
Oh,
3-3
that
with
was
Fantasy versus Latina lovers.
that was really close at the end.
Yeah, well, you never know. Sometimes it gives you a win, sometimes it's a tie, sometimes
Indeed.
you lose.
Indeed.
That's how esports and usually life works.
So yeah, that's a tie, and yeah, 1-0 after 2 rounds. But impressive plays for both teams. I'm a bit curious if we will see the battle continue in this match, because we are still playing the same map, or that we will see another battle link.
Yeah, good question.
In the meantime, we will be muted for a second. See you later. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the third round of this match. At the moment is 1-0 overall, and in this match is of course still 0-0. Still here with our amazing new team member here. And still the same map as well. We will see 4 rounds of Red Alert today. So hopefully you like this map.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this map is quite compact. It's big enough, but it's quite compact for a 5 versus 5. But so far, it seems like we like this map mostly. And looks like Alexiano has the blue team's flag, and looks like Svedas has taken the flag for him, and looks like Fantasy is actually getting the first flag on the first few minutes.
Again, a very quick capture by Latina Lovers. They are really aggressive in the starts. It's cool to see.
Latina Lovers. Wait, what?
Yeah, the red side is Latina Lovers.
Oh.
Yeah, normally they switch side, but because normally we have a map change, we will see the same sides again. It's a bit, how do I say it? Not very logical. But if you change map...
I'm sorry that I used the wrong team on the wrong...
No worries, no worries. It happens a lot, but people can watch the interface.
But during our chat, looks like Fantasy and Latina Lovers has actually tied the game within few seconds. Brook is currently trying to go for the enemy side, but Kamikaze, Mabu, and Svedas blocks his way. But from the Latina Lovers, I have to give heads up for like Kamikaze and Svedas. Like within the few matches, they've been playing it quite rough.
Yeah, indeed. Very aggressive playing style with them. And so far, it helped them get a lot of captures.
Yeah. Mabu is currently just holding his position with his shaft, but it doesn't pay that well for him in the end. Looks like Heavy Metal and Svedas are having a little standoff with each other. But for now, like, it's been a tie. Oh, Miyakish has taken the flag, but the effort fails, unfortunately.
Now D-box is falling. It looks like Nomanovsky is wanting to catch that, but he's getting... Oh, he still got that. He was getting focused by the Scorpion, but... A bit too late.
Literal milliseconds.
Yeah, indeed. Also, that did not really notice me in the first and second round. But Fantasy Lovers is playing with 2 snipe turrets, with Shaft and with Scorpion. And you do not see that very often. You can see Fantasy using Mammoth. So Mammoth. How is the turret called? Thunder. Instead of Shaft. But Latina Lovers is using them both. So it's cool to see. Some new tactics.
It's an interesting combo from Latina Lovers when it comes for a 5 versus 5. Like, you'd expect them to use other kinds of halls, and
Yeah,
for these types of battles that give advantage, because Shaft is not really the best choice for a small map like this one.
yeah, maybe, but Mabu is controlling the mid pretty good with his chef so far. So maybe he's just really a good shot player. Um, Especially because the mid is harder to control at the red base. Is maybe shaft is a good idea then.
Yeah, looks like Miyakish is getting Latino Lover's flag, but Irregular is not letting him go past the house,
Alexiano
which is
taking the
good.
OD box with a strong attack. Latin lovers all attacking at the moment. Swedish using his overdrive. Irregular using his overdrive. I think everyone is using his overdrive at the moment.
Yeah, that was a strong defense by Fantasy. Personally, I wouldn't have used that many overdrives for a little attack like that. I would have saved it for a strong attack against the other side of the team.
Yeah, if
But I guess
it
they had a little miscommunication.
it makes it also pretty your defense also pretty vulnerable indeed if you have used all your overdrives in an attack, especially if the attack is not successful in the end.
Yeah, but looks like Alexiano and Irregular are going together for a quick attack for the flag. Irregular has used his repair kit and has taken Fantasy's flag and
Kamika-
is currently rushing towards their own base.
Kamikaze knocking everyone out in the fantasy base, but Shivchuk and Miyake on a counter attack, returning the flag of fantasy and taking the flag of Latina lovers, getting knocked out by
Mabu with
Mabu.
a strong defense and actually getting the flag back, and Suarez actually returns it to them.
That was a really impressive play by Mabu indeed. A hero of the match already.
Yeah. Irregular with the blue team's flag once again.
Kami-
And
Kamikaze taking the overdrive box and maybe starting to control that mid to make Swedish a safe road to the
is
flag.
Shivchuk. Oh, looks like Latina lovers are actually starting to get wins. Like now it's currently 2-1 for Latino lovers with Kamikaze capturing. Actually, no, sorry.
Swedish.
Was Yeah, it was Swedish who captured the flag. Sorry, I misread the name.
No worries. But with only 2 minutes to go and one flag behind for fantasy, a difficult task ahead for them.
Looks like Miyakish is trying to go for Latina lovers base, but Kamikaze and Irregular are actually protecting it quite well.
Yeah, Latina lovers is in the position that they only have to defense at the moment. But it looks like they
Yeah,
are
but
going
looks
for an attack indeed. With heavy metal with an overdrive knocking out that attack fairly quick.
Yeah, looks like Miyakish is trying to go for Latina lovers' flag, but Alexiano and Irregular actually blocked his way.
Yeah, to be honest, Miyake is most times pulling solo, and it so far it does not really has not really helped him.
Oh,
Lubinowski taking and using there, always hard to do with the Ares overdrive.
yeah, but he actually got the second one that has actually that fell down.
Steve with one last attack, Lubinowski using his overdrive. And this has to work for the fantasy team. There's not really another option.
There's last 32 seconds left of the match. Alexiano, Svedas, and Irregular are actually doing a strong defense against Miyakish, Lobanovsky, and Shivchuk. Ooh. But it will look like Latina Lovers is going to take the win of this round with 2-1 against Fantasy.
So that is their first win, and that will make the overall score 1-1. after a draw in the second round. Let me change. So that means the team that managed to win this round will win the game. So I expect some stressful moments for the players there.
It was a well played. Fantasy won the first round, and it was a tie in the second round. And now Latina Lovers is actually taking the win with 2-1 against Fantasy.
Yeah, it's good
Strong play from both teams.
Indeed, yes, it's good to see how close the teams are to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, now the last round, at least if there will be a winning team. Let's see if we see any combination changes at the moment. I see everyone playing the same combination.
And let me guess, it's going to be again the same teams.
The same teams, yes, and also the same map. We will not see anything else than Red Alert today. The game before this, was it also Red Alert, or did you see some other maps today, man?
Yeah, I was in the previous match just hanging along, watching people play.
Good.
But otherwise, the Red Alert map, yeah, it's a great map. I personally like it sometimes to play capture the flag, but it's not like I would actually choose it as the main map to play 5 rounds after another.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, 4 rounds it is, but it's a lot indeed. A lot of the same map. Yeah. In matchmaking, I always like this map on Assault. At least if you're the attacking team. Because you can just capture those flags so extremely quickly.
Yeah, or rugby.
Rugby is also good on this map, yes. Very
Yeah,
intense
rugby.
always.
Yeah, I've tried this map with different styles, but like Juggernaut and Capture the Flag. Well, mostly Juggernaut really does not function on this map that well. It's
No.
too small. But like for Assault or Rugby, it feels like this map is designed more for those kinds of play modes.
Indeed. Yeah, rugby is also an underrated game mode. It's one of my favorites. Maybe it is my favorite
Yeah,
even.
with friends, it's always fun.
Yes. And I have the feeling that you can carry the team more in rugby than in normal capture the flag. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess it seems like it. Like I have not found any difference with it myself, but like I prefer more capture the flag on some kinds of maps, but for Red Alert, I'd probably prefer more rugby mode on this map because it seems more logical where this map actually needs more teamwork if you play rugby or assault.
Yes. Yeah, especially rugby indeed. Alexiano catching the overdrive box there. No quick attack in this match. Probably taking a bit less risk because if you will lose this match, it will be over for. Yeah, you will lose the whole battle.
Yeah, looks like Abruk uses his overdrive against Fantasy and is really low on health, but Miyakish is actually taking his flag for him, and Irregular is trying to defend.
Miyek is taking
And Kamikaze,
a weird route, but maybe Abruk will. He will take over
ooh,
there.
Kamikaze used his overdrive on the most perfect timing ever, and Abruk is getting killed by Alexiano with his overdrive.
Mabut taking over the flag here. He is also low on health, and Miyakish will not return that flag. Whoa, that was really, really close.
Irregular has taken the flag for Fantasy, and looks like it's going to be a 1-0 for Fantasy
Oh,
by Irregular.
for Latino heroes, right? Or am I missing something? Let me check. Team names are difficult for me. Miyakish. Oh, you were right. My interface is wrong.
Looks like Kamikaze, Mabu are trying to attack.
Oh no.
Are trying to attack from the wing side, but looks like it's going to be a strict battle. Alexiano has the Latino lovers flag, but Latino lovers are not letting him go past. The Latino lovers is actually having a really strong defense after Fantasy took their first flag.
Are Brook attacking?
Abruk is.
Miyaki's taking the flag at the moment, but he will get knocked out. Oh, it's actually Latina lovers in the lead at the moment. So blue side is Latina lovers.
Oh, so they changed it after all.
Yeah, it's a bit chaotic today. Normally, I always know which side is blue, but today not.
Well, looks like Latino lovers is in the lead. Oh my.
With 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, time starts ticking a bit for fantasy.
Looks like Alexiana is going to get the overdrive. Ooh.
GDWP pointing out in the chat here. I like Assault match also. It often ends really fast. Yeah, it's good for grinding stars or grinding missions, the Assault game mode.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of
Like Assault, if you have the right team for it, of course, as well, it can be really quick and it's really well for your missions and otherwise getting those stars to get your battle pass quicker.
yeah, indeed. It's,
Looks like Irregular is tried to get the Latina love. Actually, no, Fantasy's flag, but Fantasy is not letting them go past. Ooh. But there's really quite a safe play between Latino lovers and Fantasy right now.
yeah, both teams not taking a lot of risks indeed. But yeah, Fantasy, of course, has to capture one flag at least. Otherwise, they will be out of this match.
Alexiana uses heal, and Miyakish is currently following him. Oh, Alexiana used his overdrive, but he got killed by Lobanovsky.
And Crash is playing.
Irregular is trying to do it as well, but he got killed by Abruk and Lobanovsky as well.
Aggressive playing style by him, using his overdrive on his own. Yeah, most of the times
Yeah,
you cannot really make a solo pool.
yeah, and he used his repair kit to earlier, like he didn't have it on standby at that point either, so there was a big mistake from his end.
Yeah, most of the times it will not work indeed. But yeah, both teams probably stressing a bit because it's the most crucial round of the match. Especially the fantasy team, they have to capture a flag in the coming 3 minutes if they want to continue.
But yeah, it's been a really Fantasy has been keeping a quite a big, strong defense while Latino lovers are trying to get a second flag for themselves. But Otherwise, it looks like it's going to be a really strict battle. Kamikaze is blocking Miyakishi's way for their flag, and Alexiano has taking their flag, but failed.
Sweeter's going to try to take and use, but he gets knocked out before the OD box falls. Lobanovsky now using his overdrive. Arbuk pulling the flag. Miyakis with his overdrive to heal the flag carrier of the team. But Mabu managed to knock him out. And he managed to return the flag. A crucial play by Mabu there in favor of Latina lovers.
Yeah, Latina lovers actually proved themselves. Like first round, it seemed like they were they were playing more safe than strong, but it looks like they've proven themselves on the fourth round that they can actually win, even though they're quite a new esports team.
Yeah, indeed.
Mabu currently alone in his little base trying to defend against
We will now see.
Miyakishin.
We will now see probably a very aggressive fantasy because they know they have to capture in this minute. Otherwise, it's over.
Yeah, currently Fantasy is trying to do an aggressive gameplay and within the last minutes to actually try to get the flag. But looks like Blue Latino lovers are actually holding it quite a well against their big strong attack.
Miyaki is now going in, but he is on his own at the moment. Chief Knook coming from the other side, but gets noted by Irregular. That Ricochet can do a lot of damage.
Looks like Heavy Metal and Irregular is trying to go for the overdrive box, but Irregular is going to get it. Heavy Metal gave up on the middle of the way. Irregular used his overdrive on quite a good moment, but he got killed. Unfortunately, Alexiano is attacking Fantasy alone, and Abruk is trying to block him and defend. Oh,
That
looks like it's a strong end of the game with Latina lovers taking the win.
Yeah, really impressive here. Latina lovers managed to win this game. Yeah. Let me switch to this over. Yeah, Latina lovers managed to win this game and managed to win the game overall because it will now end in a 2-1. So Latina lovers wins round 3 and round 4. So a pretty big comeback for them. And that was it for us today. Do you have anything left to say?
No, just Latino lovers actually proved themselves. Like even if you're a brand new esports team, you can actually win against an older esports team.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Looking forward to see some more matches in the coming tournaments from Latina lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Hopefully we see you in the next one. I do not exactly know when the next stream will be there. But one of us is probably there. So hopefully see you there. And wishing you all a very good evening.
Yeah. Hopefully, guys are actually having a nice evening, and we'll see you in the next stream.